Now I want to transition to the black man and the black woman. And that's ultimately the black family. Right now, especially on social media, you kind of see a divide where black women most of the times are saying, hey, you have to pay for my time. The other day or some weeks ago, there was a clip that went viral. There was a woman who refused to get out of the car on a date because the man took her to Cheesecake Factory. You ever been to Cheesecake Factory? Mm-hmm. She said that was too low. It was too low scale of a restaurant for her to go on the first date.
We had the Coca-Cola woman. The Coca-Cola woman depended on the man. She didn't really depend on the man, but she had a job. Her job was to take care of that house and take care of them children. Then the man gonna come home and pay all his bills. This woman ain't gonna have no headaches. She ain't gonna have no problem. Man take care of all her needs and listen to her and make it easy for her. When she having a problem, then the man having a problem. So therefore the man can kind of handle a woman because he's a man. He's going out and providing for the woman. Today's woman started in '83. They are not hoes. They want to be ladies, but they dudes. They dudes because they don't have no dudes, so they done took on the dude role. Nigga, if you gonna take me to eat, you gonna take me to eat. You know, I didn't meet you there. I met you down here on one of these low budget places. I thought this was a nice place that I was taking you to. I didn't know you was that type, so from now on, tell me where you want to go eat. The sisters know that the brothers are uneducated, they ain't got no money, and I ain't got this and I ain't got that, so quit playing with him if you know he can't meet your standards. Don't play with that brother. You know when you see that brother with a pair of Michael Jordan tennis shoes on and a football jersey on, what kind of mentality he got and what kind of check he got. So you playing on yourself. The sisters and the brothers nowadays are just, the young black female, she's just so independent, and you can't knock her because the young black male is dependent. The young black male he's the weak one to me. Why? Why is the young black male weak? Man, because you got to listen to what she says, drive her car, listen to that shit. Nigga, I quit listening to mama and grandma. I'm going to keep listening to a woman before I go get my own woman, my own money, so ain't nothing no woman can tell me about my money. And I'm going to feed her and take care of her. But if I need something, let me have it. I'm going to get back to you double. But all that other, so it's different. We was different in y'all with these females now. These brothers can't cook. They don't know how to make up a bedhead. They don't know how to do nothing, so they need this girl. They need this girl, and then when this girl leave them, they kill the girl, beat the babies up, everything, weak, sick, mentally ill. Because they depend. The female don't hardly depend. So now the young females now today, they said, can't no bitch ass tell me shit.
Right.
Point blank. Different female.
Sounds just like them.
Different female. I got a chance to meet them.
Yeah.
I got a chance to meet the ones that they call. I got a chance to meet the one that they call hoes. I got a chance to meet the ones that got called a lady. Now I done got a chance to meet the new one. The one that wanna be a lady, but she a dude. She don't wanna hear that shit. She'll take you out to dinner. And then you get lazy and like, oh man, she taking me to eat, man. Oh man, she let me drive her car. Oh man, she let me do this. Please, nigga. Drive a raggedy car instead of driving that bitch car. Don't make her think you need her. Excuse me, I'm sorry for that one.
No, you good. You good.
I'm sorry for that.
You good, man. We can blank it out. So that raises another question. What's the difference between a bitch, a hoe, and a woman?
My mama and my auntie, when I was a little boy, my auntie wear my auntie clothes. My auntie wear my mama's clothes. And go out at night, come home and got drunk and throw my mama's clothes down in the floor. My mama wake up getting ready to go to work and my auntie laying down. My mama finna put drama in her motherfucking life. And while my mama putting drama in her life, she calling her. My auntie fighting back. And while my auntie trying to fight back, she calling my mama a hoe. My grandma, the lady in there, come in there and hit both of them in the mouth and make both of them shut up. So that's why I learned and hoe. Now, one day mama in a good mood. I said, mama, she let me say what I want to say. I said, mama, what is it? Sorry, like you ain't it, don't do nothing but lay down don't do a goddamn thing but just lay down and fucking give everybody problems, even drive your mama crazy, everything, and they ain't never got nothing. I said, well, mama, what is a hoe? A like me gonna go get some money to feed your ass, and then sometime I get tired, I wouldn't got me a job because it's too hard. Well, what is a lady, your grandma and now that don't do nothing but go to church and go to work and come back home? I go down on the Host Road one time when I come back from the army, on Evans and Rosedale, the Host Road. That's the Host Road. That's where hoes was. Hoes, pimps, everything down there. Ain't no lady going down on the corner, Evans and Rosedale, because that's where hoes be. I walked in the place and I said, excuse me, ma'am. She said, nigga, you need to go home to your grandma. And hoes is in here. Ain't no ladies in here, nigga. So, you know, I'm raised down on Evans and Rosedale where the hoes and the bitches is. So I use that language every day. I use that language every day. When I get a nice lady, we have some kids. So one day we put our kids in kindergarten. Our kids go to school. Bitch. White lady said, Mr. Price, can I have a conversation with you, sir? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, your kids are coming in here with foul mouths. So I had to go home and start using different words in the house with my wife. I couldn't talk in the house with my wife the way I'm talking down here with these women that want to be talked like they want to be talked to. So it's a difference.
Well, that's interesting. I've never heard it broken down that way before. Never heard it broken down that way before. That's very interesting. So, as far as this is in the Pops Library, I uploaded a video like this the other day, and it's basically you talking about the difference between the state penitentiary and the federal penitentiary and what brothers learn when they go down there. What's the main difference between those two?
One of them's a slave penitentiary, owned by the slave master. It's a slave penitentiary. The state is a slave penitentiary, and every state that you got in is a slave penitentiary, no money. The federal penitentiary belongs to the rich and the elite. So you learn rich things and elite things, and you learn things in the Fed. That's the difference between the Fed and the state. If you're in a state where it's racism, can you imagine the state penitentiary with all them redneck picklewoods down there? And how they do a nigga and how they do a Mexican and how they do their own kind too? Mm-hmm. That's the state penitentiary. Alabama, them old redneck picklewoods running Alabama and Mississippi. You can't imagine how they do in the state. And they cruel.
That's crazy. So what's crazy about that is that you know the 13th Amendment of the United States outlawed slavery, right? And so in the 13th Amendment that freed slaves, at the bottom it says, except as punishment for crime and imprisonment. So you 100% right. State penitentiary is literally slavery.
In the federal penitentiary, man's making $200 a month, $150 a month. They make bulletproof vests. They make helmets for the army. They make brooms. They make something. A man got 8 hours that he's going to work every day. When he get off, he go eat, he go lay down, take a bath, and go to sleep. He get up the next morning, he do the same thing. But what he gonna do when he get out? He gonna go find him a job to do that. If you down there in the state penitentiary, every day you got every day and you got to fight and you got to steal and you got to do what you got to do. What you gonna do when you get out? You gonna go do the same thing. The juvenile school is worse. The juvenile school for